Okay, go and change the video details because there's no other way to do it at present. I use the Jose because there's nothing else I can really think of to use. Hello, welcome to part 17 of Pixels Plays Personified Royal. I think we look into so okay. Also heads up that I may lose power. Um Basically I live in Iowa. We had the 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 El Dorado, the whatever the heck it was called, the I forget what it's called. We had straight line wind basically. Um a storm producing uh, uh, hurricane, um, potentially hurricane, in some cases, hurricane strength. Uh, Straight line winds. I don't believe it's gotten a whole lot of national coverage. It really should. Um, uh, yeah, basically, it knocked out my power for only 12 hours. There's still people in where I live who do not have power still. Um, Although about 80%, maybe a little bit more than 80% have power. But the thing is that from what I understand, our electrical system is still a bit fragile right now because like it's being rebuilt almost from scratch. Um, Not entirely from scratch, but like a lot of it needs to be rebuilt right from scratch. Um, so yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. We'll not have any outages. But if the stream suddenly starts and I had to pick up hopefully tomorrow, I won't lose too much progress. I'm going to try to save every opportunity, although I generally do that anyway. Um, yeah, let's hope uh, we don't have any issues. So hopefully, if Yuji comes in here again, I'll actually be able to talk to him. Okay, wave 1. So we're gonna. What's that about that? Oh, I know. I'm not Dauntless. I need to move the TV around again.
Okay. All right. Which one? That one? Don't break it, okay? Sounds good. That's what you're choosing? You better not use it to pull a prank. All right, which one?
Actually, it's less than what he had. Yeah.
good. That one? Take your time. Huh? How's that? Alright, which
It's
one?
okay.
You gonna buy that? Change your mind?
Yeah, it's worse than what he had.
Alright. Sounds good.
So this has better defense but lower evasion. Defense is up by 6, and evasion is lowered by. Okay, I gotta use my fingers here. Sorry, I'm out of the camera here. Defense is lowered by 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 7. So I'm losing more evasion than I'm gaining in defense. Granted, I think evasion probably exists on a slightly different scale to defense, which actually makes the evasion reduction much more substantial in my estimation anyway. Like 7 evasion, it's probably more substantial than like 6 defense. Like I'm getting 6 defense and losing 7 evasion. So even if we were to look at this as like raw numbers, I'm losing more than I gain. If we consider the fact that evasion seems to exist on a separate scale from defense, then that's even more. Like percentage-wise, it's more. Like if you look at it as a percent of what I have now, it's even more, basically. So, let's see, that's like basically it increases our defense by, I think, like 8%. See, if I reverse the division, it'll give me the actual credit. No, I don't think so. So basically, this would either increase. I wish they actually like include these numbers really, rather than just the raw numbers of like where it goes up and where it goes down. But anyway, so by percentages, it would increase our defense by 8%, but decrease our evasion by let's see, 47%. So yeah, not really worth it. Little sticker for pushing out. Look at the Sage Tunic, which doesn't have the defense or the evasion, so I'm really sure the same deal.
Alright, which one?
This is the same deal. It increases the defense a little more radically in the case of Ryuji. So I'm not gonna calculate percentages for everything. That decreases the evasion even more. unless someone pops into chat and says that defense is like so much more important than evasion, like in the grand scheme, I'm probably not going to upgrade just yet, at least until something with a similar amount of evasion or greater comes up.
Sounds good.
I think there's both defense and evasion, but I think it has something for Morgana, so I probably need to wait until
All right, which one?
I actually equip that. This is I had the defense or the evasion.
Sounds good.
Still lowers the evasion.
Come again.
It raises the defense by quite a bit and lowers the evasion by only 1. So I'm probably gonna. It lowers the evasion, but it doubles my defense. And cuts evasion almost in half. So like percentages here are a bit more striking. Like it basically doubles it and then some. Because 108 would be doubled. So it's like 200% more defense. And like even by percentages, this is worth it. It's doubling my defense and like more than doubling my defense and less than having my evasion. Because half will be 6 and it's 7. So now there's the Zen outfit, which is probably worth it. Like it doesn't quite double my defense, but it raises it substantially and lowers it less substantially than some of the other options. So we'll give him succubus pajamas. Yeah, that's already the best. Like you have a little more defense, but I don't know. That's 4 more evasion, and for I don't know, for like raw numbers, I guess it would be more advantageous because we're losing 3 defense and gaining 4 evasion. So it may still be worth it.
Okay. I guess that's fine. grateful. I guess that's fine. We should be grateful. I guess that's fine. We should be grateful.
Everything else is suity, so.
Come again.
I'm looking at my relationship with Mishima. Am I not? I'm pretty sure I spelled his name correctly. I need to use the wraparound feature, dang it. But do I have a moon percent flipped up? I do have Kaguya.
Hi.
You remember what that group a while back who were claiming to hack websites in the name of justice? I have pretty high hopes for them, but they turned out to be posers. If fan fiends are true heroes, though, I will help however I can. While these people are passing straight through us. You did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Oh yeah, as your game manager, I thought I should come up with more ways to help you. Do you have time today?
Come on, let's get going. Now that you mention it.
Well, I forgot to mention, we're meeting up with some fangirls today. All things are supposed to have some special aid, right? Great idea. Yeah, you gotta steal a girl's heart if you want to be called a phantom thief. Let's do this.
Actually,
Basically, met some cool girls on the fan site, and thought it'd be fun to do an in-person meetup. That reminds me, they think we're just part of the fandom. I made up this whole story about how we stumbled onto the fan site one day, so let's stick to that. Don't spill the beans, okay? We're part of the fandom. That's what users of the fan site call themselves. It's really caught on as the forum's gotten more popular. Either way, you should be excited about this. Making it for your loyal supporters is a noble cause indeed. Plus, remember how I said I'd help publicize the Phantom Thieves? This is just the beginning. So to be honest, I never actually met someone from online in person. I wonder if I'll be able to do it right. I did lots of research though. I know all about footing the bill and buying desserts for the girl. Apparently, if things go well, you might even take her home. Huh? It's way past our mating time. Hello? It's the guy you met on the fan site. About our meetup.
huh?
You're still at home, and what about your friend? Oh, yeah, No, we'll be waiting here. Wait, what was that a train announcement? I swear I just heard someone say Shibuya over a loudspeaker. Are you close by? Huh? Oh no, I'm not calling you a liar.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe next time. So, both of them apparently got sick. They're just gonna stay home. It's seems like they're really into the idea of on the forum. Oh well, my bad. I was so busy with all the new forum posts, I didn't have time to really vet them too much. It's not your fault. You're just an idiot. Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Fellas, I have some really good info ready for you guys. I won't let you down. I'll prove just how useful I can be to the Phantom Thieves. Shooter Thieves extra motivated. Hey, we got an increase on the XP earned from battle.
All right.
And then top of that, I think to rank 3! And gain more XP from Arcanaverse while using personas in the Minecraft. Transmission with enthusiasm. Wasn't supposed to turn out like this though. But those girls would never have flaked at me if they knew I'm friends with the real live Phantom Thieves. Being a guardian of justice isn't so easy, huh?
Let's go home.
Well, let's head home. Okay, it doesn't matter what we choose here. So let's go with whatever makes the most sense. Oh, Horikawa, sorry for dragging you up for no reason. People typically use an alias online, so a lot of them don't hold back when they comment. I thought it was going to be a great opportunity to hear their opinions on the Phantom Thieves. It's always better to hear that kind of stuff in person, right? Of course. I knew you'd feel that the same way. We could have some really hot. Gotten some really valuable information. All right, I'll get back to modding. Trust me, everybody's going to turn out awesome. See ya. By the way, about those midterms, get some sleep. Damn it, I want to go home. I don't want to go to school. This sucks. I'm so tired every day. I don't want to go to work. Are any breaks coming up? This one's super special. It's not even anywhere on the forum yet. Anyway, do you remember that bully Daisuke Takanashi whose heart you changed earlier? Well, it turns out there was someone pulling the strings the whole time. He's like Takanashi didn't have a choice but to listen to this guy who told him to do. Ordering someone to bully other people was a pretty crappy thing to do, isn't it? It's horrible. Right? It's totally unacceptable. First, there's got to be somewhere in our school, right? You should take a look around. In the meantime, I'll technically do a little more research too. At the target, we'll need a name. Let's go investigate the school. We'll need bullies.
Well then.
Reminds me, the Help Shopping Net program is airing today. You want to check out the TV?
Oh.
I need to return this and get another one. Do some shopping. Here comes Tanaka over the airwaves. You. Gotta do that every time, at least once. I'm not gonna do it twice. It's too much. Here we go. First up is the Muscle Plus set. Pay for a pick me up before heading to work. Stronger Lift S and Harder Core S. And Action Speed S. All in one set. That's not all. We got even more to show you. Here's the outdoors kit. Master the elements of fire, ice, and electricity to become the camping master.
Hey, hey!
The bars just call in. Thank you so much. They're both sold out. Let's cover with extremely lucky.
Well then.
You know that you can fathom a person's heart through their art? Yes, true art expression expresses the heart, which is has to say a picture over 1,000 words, right? 100 words. Okay, isn't it 1,000 words? Oh, true, but you just can take 100 words and make them feel like 1,000. Speaking of which, there is a new exhibit by Malarame that master of Japanese arts. You should go. I expect that you'll learn a thing or two about what qualifies as true art. Better go home then.
How can I help you?
Oh, good to see you.
That's a lot. Maybe not.
Oh!
It's all HP.
Oh! Hmm.
We can now take him down, yes?
Madarame is going to be a changed man. There won't be any way to revert it, though. You sure you're okay with that?
I have thought it over carefully. And I cannot think of a future in which he does not pay his dues. He has preyed not only on the art world, but on countless talents. So, I humbly request your help. I
Alright.
apologize for making you do this.
Not at all. We just didn't want to impose if you weren't feeling up to it, Yusuke. But if you're already determined to do it, then there's nothing more for us to say.
If I recall, our next step is sending a calling card, correct? What a suave maneuver.
It's not about acting cool. The calling card is a way to trigger a change in his cognition.
A change in cognition. That reminds me, you went through some trouble regarding that before.
Ah, you must be talking about when we forced open that security gate in the courtyard.
The palace is a cognitive world, so changing its ruler's cognition changes the topography. I think.
Very nicely put, Lady Ann. You're absolutely correct. This will be a vital tactic from here forward.
Actually, may I ask a truly basic question? You continue to mention cognition quite readily. But why does this world formed from materialized cognitions even exist to begin with? Don't tell me. Has it always existed while we go about our daily lives, completely oblivious?
Yeah, in some form or other.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Hi.
At the very least, I know it existed before the Kamoshida incident, but that's all.
I see.
Crap, you totally caught me off guard with that. It's kind of weird thinking there might be whole worlds we just don't know a damn thing about. Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Of course it did.
Don't be so anxious. You don't even know everything about the city you live in, after all. All that's important is that we know how to make use of that world and how to traverse it. Then it's decided. Let's prepare the calling card at once.
A calling card, huh? Really take it seriously. He is famous after all. He has often received slanderous letters till now as well.
He'll know best whether the crime written on it is for real or not.
Wait, are you going to write it again, Ryuji? That last one was questionable at best.
You should do it then, Yusuke. Oh, make it really artistic and stuff.
No, it'll end with him figuring it out. He knows my drawing and writing styles all too well.
Oh, then I'll think it up and you make it cooler.
Designing a calling card. Interesting. It shall become proof that the Phantom Thieves do exist.
It's decided then.
Great! All that's left is to make the treasure ours. You guys better come fully prepared.
Ah, you're back.
Dude, I tried changing the chat icon. It's saying to me. Maybe it's just for the group, but there's nothing show up in here. Well, you should take a look later. It's a Phantom Thieves logo I had Yusuke draw for us. The cotton card turned out great because of him, too. Anyways, this is the first job for the Phantom Thieves. We really can't screw this up, okay? I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. And make sure Yusuke gets a lot of rest today, okay? Yeah. Well, see y'all tomorrow. Got it. See you tomorrow.
Oh!
Hey, if the shopping program is still on, does that mean we can order the other thing?
I see. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
Oh, have you heard?
Alright, the master of the art world. Notice that Guru and I are rare in Japan. I wonder if he has synesthesia. Yes, regarding synesthesia, one of the many terms that come from Greek root words. Haven't heard of it? It's a condition where you can sense your senses can cross over each other, like seeing music as color. There are all kinds of varieties. Some such combinations are more common than others. There are all people who experience this phenomenon synesthetes. Mr. Hirakawa, you were staring off in space, weren't you? Well, your numbers up. The root words of synesthesia are sin and ascesis. What do they mean? Let's know what the root words mean. It's all kicked to me, but I can give it a try. Here, let's think about this. It'll be easier if we put our heads together. Let's start out with sin. I think that's in a lot of other words like synergy, synchronicity, and synthesis. Together, probably. Okay. I can't phone a friend. Why can't I phone a friend? That's rather arbitrarily not present. And aesthesis, huh? That's a little like the word aesthetics. I wonder if it means senses? Dang, I gotta freaking look up the damn. Like it probably means senses. But wanna be sure. Okay, I gotta. Oh, there you go. Why am I not going? Okay. Yeah, okay, my instincts are right. I just can't take a guess at myself a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Sounds like this. How we know? If we know the definitions of the root words, so it means the full word basically means really senses coming together. Duh.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. Phew, we really got staying on our toes in this class. I get stuck after that, all that brain power. Let's go get shit after this.
Good.
You're studying. Unfortunately, synesthesia is something you have to be born with. You can't learn it. Or you can just augment yourself like in Cyberpunk. Judges over the course of history have had synesthesia. Composer von Litt instructed his orchestra to play the color purple. The poet Arthur Rimbaud was also said to see colors in the letters. He's pretty smart. I didn't expect that. He might not be too bad.
Nice going.
You're on a roll today. Colors and sounds, letters, and putting shapes and flavors and numbers. This is common people see the world differently. Were you able to understand that?
I see.
Synesthesia, huh? That's fascinating. Although the reason Madarame sees the world differently is because of his distorted desires.
Pardon me, sir. There's a matter we need to notify you about.
Please excuse me for a moment. What is it?
We found this outside.
A letter?
It's, Sir Ichiriyusai Madarame, a great sinner of vanity whose talent has been exhausted. You are an artist who uses his authority to shamelessly steal the ideas of his pupils.
We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail. From the Phantom Thieves.
Weird. Something as they explain is the other one.
This?
Sometimes they explain is Phantom Thieves in text, and sometimes they don't.
We don't know. The same letter's been posted everywhere.
What about the security cameras?
There were no signs of the culprit. All we saw was a cat in the recordings.
Remove these at once!
Of course.
What now?
It's about this affecting the exhibit. We believe it's just a prank, but what of the mass media?
Are you insinuating that this slander is true?
Of course not.
Is that what's the news in the background? Probably.
Those damn brats doing
Yep,
this.
it's probably is. He's still there even when Shadowmountain pops up.
Well, it means nothing. They'll only be able to do as they please until this exhibit is over.
Will that do?
Yup, it was perfect. The composition was way cooler too.
The treasure should appear right about now.
You better enjoy the air of freedom while you still can, old man. Anyways, did you guys check online? People are already talking about that calling card. We'll show him. We're gonna surprise them all.
I'm sure you know, but we only get one shot to pull this off.
One opportunity. Let's do this.
It'll be fine. We managed last time too.
You have no reservations about this either, right, Yusuke?
Of course not. We'll do this.
That chair seems significantly different. I mean, we basically did declare war on him by sending that card. But there's nothing to fear. We secured the route and we're ready to go. We'll take the treasure and stop. And she has like the most variety of abilities, so.
I'll just add this.
Let's go. This door doesn't look like it opens. Let's try somewhere else.
Okay, that's interesting. We need to turn the lights off in the hall for a few seconds.
Somewhere.
Finally time. There's no turning back once we begin the operation. Worst comes to worst, we might have to fight.
Joker.
Right, are you ready, Joker? Ready as I'll ever be. Everyone to your positions.
There's an enemy inside, just as expected.
I mean, we've done a ton in here. It ain't surprising. Anyway, I'm gonna try and draw it out, so I'll leave the switch to you guys.
Will you be okay? What if it catches up to you?
Don't underestimate an ex-runner. I'm definitely gonna shake it off.
Check it out. Check it out.
There's some
Yeah.
weird people over here! Hey! I need some help!
What's the matter?
You'd better make it, Skull.
Is this good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
You seem to be enjoying this.
Only the best can appreciate these critical moments. Plus, this feels like we're really Phantom Thieves.
We'll be counting on you, Mona. And Panther as well.
There's Fox's signal. That means they're ready to go. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this.
Joker, now!
Sorry for the wait.
My bad. It took me ages to get that guy off my trail.
Wait, where's Mona?
Let's go.
Reconvene, Mona. How's this for a skill plan? That was me, the Mona. Hold on, the beast is gone! Oh, those vermin! But now we're cutting them like the roots they are! All of the doors at once, they have nowhere to run! Well, except for like using the app to leave vamp out instantly, can't. Is that something we can do? So we're trying to be, I guess it's a paint based on the shape. We'll look into that later. For now, we must escape. Yeah, it's time to go. Let's just use it and instantly escape. Dude, no way, it's not opening! Seriously? I heard something coming from the crate. Check up above. What do you know? Never play how to get out of here? What kind of masterpiece are you? In that case, let us search for another way out. We must escape. Oh, look, there's the window we saw earlier. What? Oh, window, where does it go?
Let's go.
Oh, it's no time to be lost in thought. We must go.
Whoa, this shit's real high up.
But at least we're outside. Is there a way down out here?
Focus.
Is this another portal to an unknown destination?
We don't have time to lose. Just go through it. Now's our chance.
For real? But I guess there's no other way. Is this the courtyard?
I knew it! All that security would have been meaningless if it just led back inside.
It seems we managed to escape their siege.
Meow.
Dude, why is Mona getting excited now of all times?
I just can't take it anymore. Let's take a look at this treasure. Treasure! Huh?
This is the treasure?
Get back!
Whoa!
Meddlesome vermin. Is this what you're looking for?
How dare you try to trap me like some kind of mouse?
So you had a fake prepped, huh?
Counterfeits are accepted in the world of Japanese arts.
What made you change like this? Is it because you became famous? Can't you understand how much it pains me to inquire about the crimes of my foster father?
Now that I think back, the only reason why I took you in was due to my ties with your mother. That woman never lost her passion for painting, even after her husband died. Her skills and talents were quite astonishing. That's why I decided to look after her. Your mother and the artwork she created, they're all my works of art.
How low can you sink?
I suppose I can grant you a gift before you die. A glimpse of the genuine Sayuri.
Genuine? That's the real Sayuri? This can't be. Mom!
Indeed it is. This was painted by your mother. It's a portrait of herself. A woman who knew her death was coming painted her last wishes for the son she would leave behind. That is the truth behind the mystery of Sayuri's expression.
You stole something that personal?
I knew at first glance. I knew it'd be a huge success if I added a touch to the painting and announced it under my name.
But the baby in the picture, why did you paint over it?
It was all to stage it. If the babe is erased, the reason for the woman's expression will become a mystery. That is what the general public is drawn to. Each of those parasitic critics wrote the same thing.
I always felt something was off about all this. Now I know what it is. If you really treasured that painting, you wouldn't even think about replicating it for profit. You don't love art at all!
Yeah, all the paintings are actually true counterfeits.
Will you have a real treasure? Your true skills are nothing more than those scribbles on that fake.
It makes me laugh, asshole!
So you'll defy me no matter what. Well then, since you're my work of art, Yusuke, I'm going to reap you for the sake of my future. Along with those insolent friends of yours there.
I can't believe you're treating both mother and son like they're objects. You're inhuman!
Fox?
I've heard that you destroy your art once they outlive their usefulness. Did that include my mother as well?
She just so happened to have a seizure in front of me. That's when a thought crossed my mind. If I don't call for help and leave her be, I could obtain her painting without any strings attached.
No. You let her die?
She was physically weak. No one would doubt if she just dropped dead because of a seizure.
I wonder what that constitutes in. I'm not even sure what that constitutes in American law. Actually, I know in I watched a few years ago the British version of because it would be European law, it would be British law. The British version of Law and Order, and there's a concept called duty of care, which I believe would apply to this. I'm not sure if American or Japanese law would have an equivalent. That if someone basically is having a serious medical issue in front of you, you would have an obligation to help them. Or to, in some fashion at least. Like, this is probably criminal negligence. Would also be another question you could potentially have for this. But I'm actually kind of curious. I imagine there's a broad, like, you know, like in this case, I think you would totally be like guilty of, you know, something like criminal negligence, because there is actually a degree of malice to what he did, and if you could prove that there was malice to his negligence, that would certainly be ground for some kind of punishment, basically. I don't know if that would be a degree of murder. I would personally consider it a degree of murder. Simply because his intent was to let her die. Like, that is... I'm not sure what kind of the degree of murder that would be, but I would consider that to be akin to murder at the least. Like, it's deliberate negligence. Like, I need to actually look this up. Deliberate negligence leading to death. Gross negligence. That might be. Yeah, that would be considered gross negligence. Would that be considered like a... It would be considered a form of manslaughter, which I do not believe that I would classify it as manslaughter. This is borderline murder, if not actual murder. Like, this is like deliberate negligence leading to death. I might have to look up, like, I had to add murder to this because like I someone be found guilty of murder, negligent homicide. That might actually be. Yeah, this would be considered not negligent homicide, probably. This could be voluntary manslaughter. I don't know, like. I don't know, like willful manslaughter. I'm trying to figure out what the heck. It's considered less willful than murder. We just bring up in this instance. Voluntary manslaughter. During the heat of passion. No, that is not. Okay. No, that voluntary manslaughter would not count here. Like, I don't know, this would be a form of negligent homicide, at least. Like, bare minimum. If not, given the circumstances, could upgrade to some kind of murder.
Above all, Yusuke, didn't you think it was odd that I discovered your talent when you were only 3? The reason why I kept you around was to keep you from realizing the truth behind Sayuri.
You killed her.
The artistic talents you inherited from your mother were a delightful miscalculation, though. If I'm to steal ideas, it's much easier robbing the future of brats who won't talk back than adults. It's thanks to you that I came up with the idea. You have my gratitude.
Yusuke?
I thank you, Madarame. Every reason for me to forgive you has disappeared without a trace at this very moment. You aren't some rotten artist. You're a despicable fiend who wears the skin of an artist.
All you good-for-nothings barging into my museum and doing whatever the hell you want. Those who have the connections make the rules. Those who don't, follow them. Not to mention, the value of art is all subjective. I make the rules of the art scene. I am the supreme being. I am the god of the art world.
This isn't good. Get back!
Now, let's begin, you vermin.
You used others for your own despicable desires, Madarame. You aren't even worth the art you create!
Joker, don't lose focus. There's no telling what he'll try.
Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Punch him in the nose.
Yeah, nice one, Panther.
This is my other self! Die!
Persona.
The Earth's nose is switching.
Guess you are good for something, Skull.
So the eyes rain fire.
Persona! There!
They regenerated? Damn it. Those things can come back if we don't take them down at once?
No way!
Skull, your defense has dropped.
Persona!
Because the map is drains from any kind of physical attack.
You anger me.
Whip him, Persona!
Get wrecked!
Okay, trains
This is the ultimate form of art.
now weak to all abilities.
There has to be more than just our color changing. We should be cautious.
I am thou.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Take this! Yeah, nice one, Panther!
Persona!
You're covered in paint!
Persona!
I don't like the look of this.
Go down!
phase 2.
Madarame's out!
Damn it! I'm the great Madarame! The Madarame who gathers a full crowd every time he opens an exhibit! I'm not someone that worthless brats like you are allowed to defy!
Enough of your egotistic ranting. Taste the wrath of all those you preyed upon. Do it!
artist, Madarame. If you brats can't fathom that, then you'll witness it for yourselves. Behold my mastercraft.
What? He made copies of himself?
Those
I see.
How could I?
Persona!
let's see. This one should be weak to wind. Yep.
You're covered in paint. I don't like the look of this.
Persona! There!
Ooh! You're covered in paint.
Persona!
I don't like the look of this.
Something else.
Do it!
All right,
My turn.
pass the baton and follow up.
Captain
You did it, Skull.
We can't pass the baton to us. Weird. Being covered in paint also means that she can't get a baton pass.
Goemon! Let's go.
Can we do push strike to everyone? They're all resistant with full attack.
Persona. Carmen. Let's see that again, Panther. Go get him. Not over yet.
Persona! Go down! Persona! Let's go, Captain!
I won't forgive you. My brilliance strikes like a flash of lightning. And now, you'll taste it for yourselves. Damn brats!
Use lightning is. Oh, come on.
It's time. You're mine. Up to you.
All right, pass the baton and follow up. Let's do this. Dance, Carmen. Looking good, Panther. 2 balls on the ground. Another ball
Taking over.
pass.
Persona! Goemon, strike!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Get the
Everyone's done their job. Let's keep pushing.
This is my other self. Persona! Take this!
Stop this! Is this how you show your gratitude to the man who raised you?
Silence! Don't waste your breath!
Persona! Carmen!
Get ready!
Okay, that. Oh boy.
Persona!
Do you have Mabufu or Mazio?
Great move, Joker! Two not flat!
Go!
Alright,
Mine.
pass the baton and follow up!
I am thou. Goemon!
Oh, nice one, Fox!
Persona! Goemon, strike!
Oh, nice one, Fox!
It's up to you.
Another baton pass!
Persona! Captain Kidd!
So nailed their weak spot!
Let's go.
Not bad at all!
Goemon!
Persona! This one!
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
I won't forgive you. Damn clueless brats. I fiery
don't I get one more?
to me. You've angered me.
Oh yeah, he was down already, so.
I won't forgive you. Disappear from my sight without a trace, like dust scattered in the wind. You've angered me.
Ouch! Skull's been knocked flat!
Take this.
Good one, Fox!
Oh, that's actually all he can do, I think, is create counterfeit, literally.
Let's go.
You're mine.
Great move, Joker! Two knocked flat!
Do it! Yes!
Not over yet!
This is my other self! Goemon, strike! Baton pass.
On to the second person! Persona! How about this?
I appreciate it. Let's go. I lend it!
Let's do this! Skull's right up! Let's give him some payback!
Persona! Captain Kidd!
Damn brats.
Come! There!
Joker! Get up!
I should get over and game over. We just sit through. Do we have the ability to read this as a freaking boss fight?
So, what a
How far back do we go?
Now.
You weren't.
Joker, don't lose focus. There's no telling what'll try.
Go down!
Great. One of them was freaking.
Yeah, nice one, Panther!
Persona!
Take this!
What? Oh,
They reached, damn it.
You've angered me.
Good one, Fox.
How did he absorb that?
Let's go.
Oh yeah, shit.
Let's do this! Take this!
Come. You're mine. Let's go.
We need to focus on the main guy.
I'm the great artist, Madarame. Then you'll
Okay.
win.
Persona!
It's time. Ravage them.
Yeah, I'll block it.
Persona.
Of course.
Goemon, strike.
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Actually, can we do this as a baton pass to
It's up to you.
Not over yet.
um
Persona! Damn, Tommy! Let's see that again, Ginger! Another baton pass.
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
You did it, Skull! The move's done their job. Let's keep pushing.
Persona!
Kaguya. Pillow foot. Sacred serpent.
Persona! Eat this!
Stop this.
Silence.
Whip him, Persona! Yeah?
Persona.
yeah, the problem with using things that both target multiple people is that
On him, Picaro. You're mine.
Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
Do it. I've
Not
got
over yet!
it. I am thou. Goemon.
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Get them.
Pass it on to the second person! Let's do this! Coming! Let's see that again, Ginger!
my other self. Goemon, strike!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Lend me a hand.
I don't think you should do a baton pass now, because it would... I mean, who knows, maybe we can. We got one more.
Flip him, Persona! Bam!
I won't forgive you. Damn clueless.
We already heard you. Hey, you picked the wrong person to...
You've angered me. Pride won't help.
Persona! There!
Alright, pass the baton and follow up.
Persona! Captain Kid!
Did it, Skull?
Counting on
Hold
you!
on to the second person. Persona.
Come on. I wasted that baton pass.
Turn the table.
Let's go. Goemon!
Oh, nice one, Fox.
Baton pass. Sure.
Pass the baton and follow up.
Come! Ravage them!
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Up to you.
Another baton pass.
Persona! Get wrecked!
Damn it! Damn it! Stop it, you brats! Or else.
You think we'll be daunted by such threats?
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
I won't forgive you. You've angered me.
Can I do a baton pass? That's because it's already down.
I won't
Okay.
forgive you. Damn brats. Pride won't
Oh, where the hell?
You've angered me. Pride won't help.
That's not fair play. I mean, I know you're the bad guy, but...
Persona! Leave it to me!
Thank you.
How undignified.
It's time to turn the table.
Persona! Goemon, strike! Yours now.
Not
My
over
turn.
yet.
Flip him, Persona! Captain Kid!
You did it, Skull.
Up to you,
Hold
man!
on to the second person.
Persona! There! Go!
Everyone's done their job. Let's keep pushing. Persona! Take this!
Here goes.
Pass the baton and follow up!
Persona. Izanagi. You're mine.
I instantly produces two fake, damn it.
Hey, something seems wrong. Could he have...
What? I, the great Madarame, made an error?
So this is the true limit of your skill. How infantile.
Oh, they're all sleeping.
To think you've failed to produce even one of your counterfeits. Please, don't disappoint me any further. Persona! Cross, flash!
So that was an interesting boss fight with some basically symbolism sort of intervened in.
All right, level up.
This new skill suits me.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
So literally all he can do is make fake copies of himself.
No one cares for true art. All they want are easily recognizable brands. I'm a victim in this too. Wouldn't you agree?
Excuses now?
The art world revolves around money after all. You can't rise up without any money. Yusuke, you understand, don't you? Being a poor artist is truly miserable. I just didn't want to return to that life.
He could have done very well as like a patron, basically. A patron of the arts.
A fiend like you has no right to speak about the world of art.
Yeah, he could have like worked, as a patron or basically a producer. Granted, you need money to do that in the first place, but but you have to kind of wonder how exactly it was he got started doing this. Like, seriously, how did you get started doing this? Like, there is Yusuke's mother, I suppose? That could have been? I suppose that is kind of it, 'cause it's sort of... I would probably consider this like negligent second-degree murder, perhaps. There is a qualification. It wasn't premeditated, but like, in the moment, he willfully neglected to help her, and it resulted in it knowing that she would die, or that it was very likely she would die. Like, if there is a charge for negligent second-degree murder, that is what I would charge him with. In fact, negligent homicide can never really, truly, negligent homicide could never go above second-degree murder because it, you know, if you're planning it, then it is inherent, you know, it cannot be negligence. Like, if you set a house on fire and don't do anything about the house set on fire, like with the intent to kill someone, that is first-degree murder. Or if you intentionally set a person on fire and don't do anything to put the fire out, that is still first-degree murder. So, yeah. Negligent homicide, if you're going to talk about degrees of murder, can never logically raise beyond... raise above second degree. But I do wonder if there's any, like, actual, like, cases to of negligent homicide being qualified as second-degree murder. Like, there kind of has to be. I have to imagine it. I mean, it may be difficult to prove. I mean, in this case, get out, like, confess it, which is going to be interesting.
You're done for, along with this whole wretched world!
No, please! Just don't kill me!
Return to yourself in reality and confess your crimes. All of them.
You're not going to kill me?
Swear it!
All right. All right. What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask?
Huh?
Oh, you mean a guy that will remain a mystery until, like, near the end of the... well, not quite near the end of the game, but... they're, like, the 2/3 mark? I'm not even sure. It might even be, like... it could be 2/3? I don't know. Like, it could be interesting to see, like, how much happens after the end of the game. Who?
A black mask? Wait, who's he talking about?
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace?
There's no time! Hurry!
Get on!
Hey, Yusuke. What should I do?
Put an end to all this and use your own artwork for once.
Yusuke!
No, wait, please! Yusuke! Yusuke!
Yeah, you can kind of hear the you here.
The destination has been deleted.
It would be bad if people started getting suspicious of us. We should leave at once.
Yusuke, come on!
Right. Goodbye, Sensei.
I guess the mission was a success. All
But
that's
does that
left is to see if he had a change
qualify
of
as a
heart.
counterfeit or the original?
So bitter. Why'd you get it black?
The Sayuri.
You're not gonna get all teary-eyed and say stuff like "Mom," are ya?
Hey. Show some sensitivity, Ryuji.
To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
The genuine painting at his atelier has been altered after all. Ironic as it may be, this one here is her true self-portrait now.
Yeah, that's
It's a
kind of
wonderful
ironic.
painting. And although it took some time, it's in your hands now, Yusuke.
I'm thankful for it. However, it's impossible for this painting to be acknowledged by society anymore.
A shame.
Indeed. I must inherit my mother's wishes and improve myself even further. So, this is my mother. There's no way that I would remember her face clearly. But I was right about the rush of emotion I felt when I saw this painting.
Stop that!
You're so vulgar, Ryuji.
So, what are you gonna do now? We're gonna keep targeting big shots.
Why do you do such things?
It's to get back at scumbags and, like, society in general. We also want to give courage to the people that are suffering because of selfish adults.
Courage, huh? What good does that do? You mean the courage to stand up for themselves, correct? Will acquiring that make them happy?
Probably?
Yeah, there's no knowing whether it'll turn out good for everyone or not. Still, we won't know unless we give it a try.
In other words, it all depends on the person, And the same can be said about myself right now. I also suffered because of an adult's selfish act. Moreover, if we investigate these palaces, it may expand my artistic repertoire.
You really only think about art, huh? You're impressive.
Well, I won't take part in any inelegant plans, all right?
No worries, I've got us covered. Plus, we have a rule that says we always have to decide on a target unanimously.
How about it, Joker? We can give our calling cards a lot more oomph if we have Yusuke on our team.
We have too many dudes. Yeah, we'll correct that soon.
I will try and live up to those expectations.
At any rate, I'm curious. Another intruder besides us, huh?
Our only clue's a black mask, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's just one person, right?
But there's no way to check anymore. The palace is gone.
I'll try probing Madarame. I may be able to learn something from him.
Are you sure? I mean...
I'll contact you all if anything turns up.
We should probably exchange our contact info with you then.
An artist and a phantom thief. It seems I'll be engaging in two trades from here on. Very well. You only live once, after all. Still, the incident about this other intruder does concern me a little.
Not only have we dealt with our second big target, we even have a new addition to the team. Goodness, things are going so well.
We're on a roll.
Could the day our name becomes common knowledge be nigh? But I have to say, you sure are something special. This is our 5th Persona user. It'll help broaden our battle strategies as well. Besides, having an eye for beauty is a must for Phantom Thieves. We're lucky to have Yusuke. An artist is a talent you rarely come across. I mean, he is a bit strange, but still.
He did try to blackmail us, but still.
An artist, huh? What kind of person do you think I was? There's no way I'd turn out to be some bad guy in the end, right?
Dun dun dun!
I get so engrossed with the embodiment of human desires.
The black mask is your face!
And that's
It
not
was
all.
Morgana all
When
along.
it comes to the metaverse, I'm the only one who can transform into a car.
You're a transformer!
I'm special, but it's still odd.
Oh, the Beastborn variety, I guess?
Who could I actually be?
A cat.
You give it a rest. That's definitely not the case.
But you're a Capricorn! Come on. Would you rather be a funny human being or a cat? Come on.
What a half-assed answer. Well, there's no way a dashing, honorable rogue like me could be evil. A man who saves those in trouble in the West, while punishing evildoers who may lurk in the East. A man who chastises people that smoke inside in the South, while saving bullied cats in the North. A man who has a sturdy body, and vows to always do one good deed a day, be it rain or shine. I'm that kind of ideal person. Or so I hope. So if I turn back to being human, surely she'll take notice of me, won't she?
Well, eventually.
Well, that's true, but... where should I go when I become human? I wonder where she'd like to go. An amusement park. A movie theater. A fancy cafe. Shopping. What do you think?
Morgana is growing deeper. Transform a pull-up attack, the Joker's attack does not down the enemy.
All right.
Yo, good job, guys. Y'all did our best. Hey, it's now in our chat. I want to express my thanks once again. Because of you, I was able to use the petting that had been filled with my mother's love. Anything you say that makes the whole thing worth it, Yusuke. Yusuke. Seriously. I wasn't sure you really wanted to change Raname's heart. I'm sorry to have worried you. I have no regrets about it now. And a change of heart will happen this time, right? You'll be fine. Yeah. We did just like Kamakita. By the way, I'm curious about what he said at the end. Maybe about the other intruder besides us? It was something about a black mask, yeah? It may have been nothing more than a lie. Rama was quite deranged at that point, after all. For now, we should wait for his change of heart in peace. Okay.
Hey.
Another box game for you.
I should write something.
Man,
Day, huh? I wish it's use a real good, like, cancel out your criminal record or something. I'll also check out the Thieves' Den just so we can have the title card make some sense. That's interesting. So there's no Madarame? I'll go ahead and... Zoro, Zoro, Zoro! There's 2 lodges inside it.
Good.
Looks like you got an award. Every time you accomplish something great, that ball seems like it'll get shinier. Almost like it's giving you a compliment.
That's great.
You know what? I'll do it to you. Good job. So what would you like to learn about?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll be here if you need me. Come back if you want to know something else. Okay, so now the title card totally makes sense. Oh, we have on here. If we can get down to her. Okay. Alright, that's quite old. You can watch the thing no matter how filthy it is. Located near Argenjaya bathhouse. Occurs me Leon's elegant awakening. What do you mean by elegant? I was leaning by rope there. That desperation is what caused your persona to awaken. The sheer rage you had was impressive. You're such a suck up.
Thanks.
Thanks. I did that about you, Morgana. My ears deceive me? Did you just say you're falling for me, Leon?
No.
Nope. So is her own persona the only one that actually has people gathering around it? I probably won't unlock these things until the chapter's over. I'm guessing. Actually, a different version of. So. Let's take over. I thought it was game over. Makes more sense. No, I haven't played calling card yet.
I'll just add this. I should write something.
I'll stay at the telescreen for the moment. Okay. Hey, my parents have power! I've got the power! That's one less thing to worry about. We still have to worry about our producer, Aaron McMahon, but anyway. Potentially. But anyway, you can become a patron and support us, support future streams. You can donate to a stream from a list of potential candidates, or you can suggest something. It's pending my approval. And the list will be modified sometime soon to include Radiant Historia, Purple Chronology, such as one of the games I can actually. I use it but I can emulate it, and it supposedly runs perfectly on Citra, so that's great. But in any case, there's also a whole bunch of other things you can do that'll only take a few seconds of your time, and be no less appreciated. Follow us if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you can go to our Twitch and follow us there, or you can subscribe. You know, and do all the other things. Minecraft let me check out. There's several big builds, William Mason builds that I've devoted a ton of time to constructing. Some of them are recreations of builds that I really apparently our producer Aaron McMahon has got access to a generator from a neighbor, so that's cool. And good to hear. Anyway, I haven't heard any storming outside, so I might be lucking out. Although we have a fair chance of, at least last I checked, we have a fair chance of there being some rain and storming around midnight as well. So, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, we have some good news. Anyway, okay, thanks for watching, and until next time.